Hey folks, welcome back. Let me see if I can find some people to join us. I have no idea how to do this. Sorry, folks. I don't know. I actually don't know how I got into here earlier, but live playlists, live videos, home. Anyways, oh, hey. Chew. Hi, Chew. Sherry's Journey. Okay, Clint's Vintage Christmas design. Hi. I'm gonna add the the link for on the chat there. There we go. So who wants to pop in and join me? I know Sherry, you said you were gonna come back in. Since I'm so new at doing live streams, I don't know how to. I'm still learning how to do all of this stuff. There we go. Hello, Sherry.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. I have to fix my kitty.
Oh, you have to fix your kitty?
Yes.
Aw. That's
He's just
too bad.
getting a few drills is all.
Oh, yeah, that happens. It's sad when that happens. Yeah, that's very sad that when that happens. So so I have my cool. So my earlier live stream had a total of 92 views.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 12 likes. Yeah, and 12 likes.
Cool.
So right now,
while I was visiting with you, I went and checked out my stuff. I discovered I got a subscriber, so I've got 53 now.
Yay, right on. That is awesome. So
I'm working at it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, there we go. Now it's just a sec. So now it's
God,
up and
Chloe,
running.
This dog just gave me a heart attack.
Oh, geez. Okay,
She's
so now I can see the. So now I can see the chat.
She's back there chewing on her bone, and when she cracked the bone, it sounded like she had a hold of something that was plastic, and she cracked it.
Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh my goodness! Sorry, I just blocked the screen. Sorry about that. I was just fixing my the charge cord to make sure that my phone is still plugged in. It's fully charged. I just don't want to risk my phone died during the first live stream.
I've got all these bracelets that I made hanging on my pop bottle, and they're falling off.
Oh no! So I'm having me some eggnog in my cup.
There you go. It's Christmas time, so you're allowed.
Yeah. Well, check out the cup.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My husband would love that cup. Speaking of skulls, it's been, oh gosh, a while now, but they have a crystal one, a diamond dots one that I did, and it turned out pretty cool. It's got the special gems in it and stuff. It's through diamond dots.
Yeah. Right on.
I did one to sell for his cousin, and then I had to go get a second one to do for my husband. And needless to say, I've already done one, so I'm not running right to that one yet. because the whole background is black.
Oh dear. Yeah, Katya from Carpe Diem Diamond Painting. She was on earlier, the first half
Oh,
of my live stream, my earlier live stream. She's from the UK. She lives in England, and I totally gapped as to why I brought her up.
sounds like me. You have a thought, but then you just kind of lose that thought.
Yeah. It was to do with what you were saying, and I completely forgot. I
Oh,
understand, Diamond Nana. I don't mind doing losing all my 20 hours, using it all up. Oh my goodness. He's such a pretty kitty. So what was it you were talking about before?
oh, the skull and all the black.
Oh yes, the black. She has a diamond painting. She got a diamond painting called Cat Anna, like
Oh.
katana, like the sword katana, but it's actually it's like a ninja cat, Cat Anna.
Oh.
Well, it is mostly black background, and she was working on it a few months ago, and she stopped working on it because it was just too frustrating working on all that black. It was way too much black for her. Yeah, which is unfortunate.
My husband's grandma is like that too. She's in a casino and she's sitting at one of the slot machines, and the background around her they've got is all black. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Oh no, please don't go away. Don't go up there. You went there. It went there. How dare it?
Oh, hey, Carrie Lynn Leonard. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see people popping in. This is awesome. Yeah, I know I'm using up. I know I've got 20 free hours with StreamYard.
Is that like a month or?
It's a month. Yeah, 20 hours a month.
And the
for
new
free.
month is coming up here real soon anyway.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm doing such a long live stream. After today, though, I'm going to. I've talked with Jill about this. From the Edwards family, diamond painting with the Edwards family.
Yep. I think I'm subscribed to her.
Anyways, yes. Well, she was on earlier playing Monopoly and won. She beat the boys.
Beat those
she
boys,
goes.
you know.
Yep, she's been going live every day at 2 p.m. Oh, it's every 30 days, not monthly. Oh, okay. Well, that's not a problem. I'm going to be I'm going to start doing a live every Saturday. And it's only going to be for like a couple of hours. Yeah, it's only going to be for a couple of hours. And apparently I could also do live streams through through YouTube as well. I don't know how that works, but it's something else I could look into.
Yeah, I saw that they do them too, but I've just never really checked it out.
Well, I was fiddling around with my YouTube, trying to figure out. I was trying to find the video from my my first live stream.
Yeah, and usually, like after you've done live streaming, it'll be like there for people to check out after you're done. And I went back in there and I didn't even see it.
You can help. In what way can you help, Clint? With the YouTube live streams, or I do. You do YouTube too? You can go live through YouTube without guests. Oh.
He does lives just every day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I like doing the lives. I like the lives with other people on like this, because it gives there's because there's the flow back and forth, right, between people. If there's too many people on the live stream, though, it can get a little overwhelming.
Yep, sure
Um,
can.
and I know this from seeing it. I've seen it. Like I've seen live streams where there were like 10 people in the live stream, and like it's just thankfully they're all people that like they're really good friends and they've known each other for a
Yep,
while,
that
and
always helps.
and yeah, and they all get along great, and they're awesome people. They're hilarious people. Yeah. They're like LawTube and LawTube adjacent people that I watch. I watch most of them. Not all of them actually have YouTube channels, but will go on
Why?
to other people's live streams.
What do you mean about Dad not here? Oh, you keep forgetting Dad's not here. Okay. Oh, now who and what do they want?
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. He was just answering my request to bring me a pop home because I don't want to go outside in the cold.
Who wants to go out in the cold? Definitely not me. Speaking of, my
Not
legs are
me.
getting cold.
I will pass on that one.
Yeah, me too. I go outside only when I like really, really, really have to.
Me too. They call me the hermit. I'm like, yep, we all got to be that sometimes.
Yeah.
Pick me, I'll do it.
Yeah, if there's absolutely no way that I can get away with not going outside, then yeah. I'd rather stay inside. Where I'm not going to run into people that I have to, that I
Okay.
might end up having
Some
to
of
talk
this
to.
is not going to match exact because the extras to this painting are like filed somewhere in all my storage, and I'm not going to go through the buttload of storage I have for drills. No, nope, nope. I will get as close as I can get, and they can deal with it.
You don't like it? Too bad.
Yep.
Too bad.
Don't
So
look
sad.
at it then. File it in somewhere and don't look at it then.
Yeah.
Just don't give it back to me. I have plenty. And I'm sure glad you can't
When
show.
I'm agreeing with Diamond Nana there. When there's too many people, they're all talking over each other, and
Well, it gets too combobbled. It just gets to
it
be
does.
too much.
Yeah, it does.
All right, whoever did that better run.
Uh-oh. Mommy's mad.
Quit turning my light pad off, you turkey.
Uh-oh. Mommy's mad. Run.
Go find a car to chase. I don't care where it's at. It could be in Timbuktu for all I care. Just go do it. As I would say to the kids, don't go away mad, just go away.
Yeah.
I used to get my kids with that all the time when they were being little buttheads. I'm like, hey, do me a favor. And they're like, what? I'm like, don't go away mad, just go away.
And don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yep. I remember my twin boys when they're probably about 3, and they're being little buttheads to me and their Uncle Ron. So we told them both that we were going to put holes in a box and we were going to ship them to Abu Dhabi.
Ooh, Abu Dhabi. That's
all
a
of a
distance.
sudden, I see this lip coming out, and he's kind of like he's gonna cry, and he goes, "But Mama," I said, "What, Coders?" He says, "I don't want to go to Abu Dhabi." He was only like, he really believed me. He was only like 3. Oh, it was kind of cute. You had to be there.
Well, at that age, at that age, they're gonna really believe that you're being serious.
I'm like, Coders, I'm not really going to send you there. You know your mother better than that.
I used to love joking around with my kids. I never really got a chance to do much with my son. But I know
My oldest,
he's in a better place. He's got parents that can support him, and they
yeah,
raised him well. Yeah, they're still with family. They're still in the family. So
well, that's good.
yeah, yeah. My cousin and his wife ended up adopting my two younger children.
If there's anything I believe in, no matter the circumstances, the children always have the right to know their real family.
Yep. Yeah, and unfortunately, my cousin he went back on his word. He said that
Oh,
he said I'd always be able to have contact with them.
oh,
And
that's
then,
sad.
yeah, and then the ministry, they turned around and they're like, nope, she's not allowed to have contact with the kids as long as she's in contact with their father. So I cut contact with their father. And yeah,
Unfortunately, my husband's cousin is going through something like that. Their little boy, his wife Sam, is unable to take care of him correctly. And they told
yeah,
Travis, as long as he was with her, he couldn't have his son back. And this is, and I probably shouldn't be this way, but it is really pissing me off at Travis because I'm like, Travis, I said, what are you doing? I said, I think your son comes before your love life or your wife. You need to do what's best for that child,
yeah.
not what you want. Hey! Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. I think if it would come down to me having a spouse or having my child, I would sooner have my child.
yeah.
And that's what he's doing. He's choosing his wife, who is a total dingbat, over his son.
Well, I cut contact with their father. Um, I wrote him a letter and I said, look, as long as I'm in contact with you, I'm not allowed to have contact with the kids. So I'm cutting contact. And he's like, yeah, I understand.
And of course, I'm sure they made you have to prove that you weren't contacting him.
Nope.
Oh, really? Usually,
Nope.
you got to
I
prove
told my
everything.
dad. Well, I told my dad, and my dad told them that I had cut contact with him, and I was with the father of my oldest child at the time, and he confirmed that yeah, I had cut contact with my
Oh, good.
ex-husband. But still, like, yeah, still they just nope, they never. They wouldn't let me contact. Like I couldn't talk to them. They wouldn't talk to
It
me.
sounds like they were holding onto that to use it as an excuse for you not to see them.
That's what the ministry was doing. And it was because of what my ex-husband had done to our daughter.
Right.
And but with what the ministry did with my case
Hey.
to do with my kids, like I found out a few years ago that they screwed up with my case. They royally screwed up with my case, and I could have taken them to court, and I would have won if I had gone to court. I would have
You know what
won.
they did to me? The welfare did to me,
What?
and they did it so that I couldn't prove it. It was said just in front of me. Hey, enough! Stop! You're noisy. I don't want to hear you. Anyway, they said it so there was no witnesses. I couldn't
Yep.
prove it. They
Yep.
told my husband and I that because we didn't have our children in sports and whatnot, we were too poor to have them.
Wow.
And they said it not once but twice, several times they said it. And of course they'll always say that kind of stuff, so there's no other witnesses and no other way for you to prove it.
Yep. Yeah, that's similar to what my social worker did to me. He and I, we had a meeting, just the two of us, and it was a great conversation. We were talking about ways that I could be able to, things that I could do to be able to get my kids back and whatnot. And he's like, worst case scenario, and I'm quite sure it'll never happen, is adoption. Okay, not a problem. A few days later, I had a meeting with him, and while you're still going, Lorna, we started again.
Yeah,
we took a little break. Yeah, this is round 2. But yeah, so I had a meeting with my social worker and my mental health counselor, I think my drug addiction counselor was there as well. Yeah, I think she was there, and I know my dad was there. And the first words out of my social worker's mouth was adoption, putting the kids up for adoption. And I lost my shit. I let right out. I'm like, that is not what we agreed on. That is not what we talked about. It was just like, I lost my shit on him. I was so pissed off.
And another thing that they were doing to me,
yeah,
I couldn't figure it out. They kept telling me all my services, everything that I had to do. Oh, you're doing such a good job. You're doing such a good job. Da 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 da. And the week before court, I would get a report of what was going to go on, and everything was negative. What the county was doing, and I called these services. I said, "Why are you telling me that I'm doing such a good job when these papers say opposite?" They're like, "We never said that." So what the county was doing was rewriting their progress reports so that everything was negative and there wasn't anything positive that was going to court. So it looked like I wasn't complying.
Yep. They like to do things like that.
Oh, yeah. Give them a chance, they'll stab you in the back in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and yet they say that they're there to help. And no.
Yeah.
But then how can you prove how can you prove that like you need proof, you need evidence. And the only way that you can really prove it is to record everything.
This county is about 10 miles from me. It's Stevens County. They are so bad about taking kids away. You could sneeze the wrong way and your kid would be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, they just
it's horrible the way
Lorna, yes. Okay. So Lorna has not been feeling well. And she was saying, she was saying earlier, I'm glad to see you got some rest. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad you got some rest. You need plenty of rest. Like your body is fighting that crap. And
oh yeah, and that's some nasty crap to fight.
Yeah. She's been suffering from vertigo as well lately. And so, yes, we're praying for you, Lorna. We're praying for you.
Yep, we sure are.
Because we want you to be able to join us with this, with all of the craziness and Jill, if you want to pop back in,
we want you to have a nice Christmas.
Yes, we want Chris to be able to come and spend Christmas with you, or you go and spend Christmas with him, and bring in the new year.
Yep, that New Year's coming. Okay, where'd you go? It's so much fun repairing a painting. You got to try to make sure you got somewhat the right color and all the different spots.
Yeah.
And the funny part of it is, I want to know where the stuff went, because this thing was hanging on the wall. So where did the drills go? Did Casper come and get them?
So Lorna, are you wanting to pop in on video? and chat for a bit? Because I'll pop the link up on this in the chat. I'll do that now.
All right.
So
now
if
I
Jill
know.
wants to pop in too.
Okay. I'm
There's
sure
the
glad
link.
I caught this before I gave it to my husband's niece.
Yeah.
I would have felt really stupid. They'd be like, where's all the diamonds? I don't know. Casper ate them. Everybody tells me I'm funny. I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Well, I know I have not laughed so hard for so long in such a long time. It's like lately the only time I really laugh is like when I'm like watching some certain people's videos.
I remember one time when I was younger, my dad would always call me Sherry Lynn. That's when I knew I'd be in trouble, right?
Uh-oh,
He
yeah.
said one day to me, I was out in the woods. I'd always go out in the woods to play. And I had these stray cats that lived out there that I would always go play with. Well, one day they kind of followed me home with extra help. And my dad's standing there with his hands on his hip, and he says to me, Sherry Lynn. I go, yeah. He goes, did these cats just follow you home, or did they have help? Oh, honest to God, Dad, they just followed me home. And when he said Sherry Lynn, for the last time, I said, I said, I don't know that girl, but when you find her, I want to talk to her too. That way, he did not think I was so funny.
Yeah, because that Sherry Lynn seems to get you into trouble a lot.
She does. She's got a mind of her own, let me tell you.
That sounds like Jill. That sounds like Sister Jill. Such a troublemaker.
I remember the raccoon that we used to have. We used to have I had weird pets, okay? Before I was born, my mama had a pet skunk that was descented. It was like having a weird cat.
Yeah.
And then we had a raccoon as a pet.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Those things.
I've heard they're fun to have as pets.
Those things can really get into trouble, let me tell you.
Oh, nobody's joining in.
But unfortunately, we had to put her down because when she got old, she went blind. And she couldn't see. She was always trying to bite us.
Aw.
I felt really bad.
So who's popping in?
I just loved her.
So who's popping in here?
Give me a minute. My camera's not working.
Oh, it's Lorna.
I suppose I might want to do the spot on this kitty's head because she looks a little weird.
Aw. Looks fine to me.
Her head's missing a spot. Yeah. I mean, it's not an obvious spot, but I know it's there.
Yeah.
What are you crunching on over there, Missy Jane? As long as it's nothing that you can get hurt on, I don't care what you crunch on. Little Odin, you know what he did to me?
What did he do?
I had my jacket on my chair. Okay, I'm thinking, it's good. It's on a chair, right? But I didn't know that the sleeve was hanging down. I have a bar across the alleyway here. I go to put my jacket on because I was going to go get a pop, right? And I'm like, well, God, my sleeve feels weird. I look down, just the cup of it, the little turd chewed it.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, thank you. I appreciate you very much. I told him he was a turkey. Said you're lucky I don't use you for the turkey. Christmas is coming up.
Okay, let's see. Ooh. So yeah, after today, every Saturday I'm gonna do a live
Okay.
stream. But it's only gonna be like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. An hour or two, maybe 3.
But you know, when you live
Depends.
by yourself like you do, it's nice because it gives you company, you know?
Yeah. Without actually having them physically here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that would just make me very nervous, having people physically here.
Yeah,
There's
you're
only
like
one. Yeah, there's only one person that I am comfortable with having here physically, and that's an old lady on a chair. Oh, cool! And that's my friend Pat. He's the only one that I'm comfortable with having here. Like, I'm not comfortable with my dad being here because he judges and criticizes the condition of
that's
my
my
place.
dad. You know, somebody once asked me if I missed my dad. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you, no, I do not. He put me
Wow.
down, he beat me all the time.
Um,
I was always judged by him.
Yeah.
And you know,
Oh yeah,
for
you were.
me,
Yeah, you.
not having him here
Oh, Lorna's that
makes
you're
me,
in the basement. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Your dad was a very negative person, and yeah, he did some
and
pretty
me
bad things.
not having him here makes me feel relieved that I don't have to look over my shoulder. My
Yeah.
God, Mara, he would complain and nag and bitch at my brothers and sisters because
Yeah.
I would make if I made a decision to move out of state, whatever decision I made, if I did not go and tell him about it first and foremost before I did it, he would yell
Yeah.
at them for not telling him. And I'm like, you know, why should I tell him? He's just going to have something negative to say about it. So what's the point?
Yep. My dad was he was surprised when I told him that my sister's got her own. She's got a business.
Yeah.
It's a house cleaning business. He's like, well, why didn't you tell me earlier? I'm like, well, honestly, I thought, oh, no,
Well, if
shoot,
you'd have something positive to say about it, maybe somebody would tell you.
sorry, Lorna, I'm like gapping here. Oh, and Jill, yay! And we got Jill too. Yay! There's 4 crazies.
Oh, God help us.
I was born crazy. I'll be the first to admit that.
Choo choo! Yay! Hello. Now we just need Sam, and then the whole Trainwreck family is here. Oh my goodness, Lorna, you look like you just woke up.
No, I do actually need a haircut.
I just need mine to grow longer. I had to cut it short because of some problems I had with it, and I'm used to having long hair, so it's driving me bananas.
It's charged ready, so
I like my hair short. It's starting to get too long, so I gotta cut it again.
You sound like my son. He's like his grandfather. The minute his hair would touch the top of his ears, he'd have to get it cut.
yep.
Well, I'm actually planning on growing some of my hair long, but not all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually want to cut all of the hair on the underneath.
You notice, guys? It's quiet now, finally. Shh. Don't wake the baby.
Oh, good.
So the one thing I will not try to have to do is go to the bathroom, because the minute I get up and I walk out of this room, he's going to be serenading all of you.
Yeah, when I get up to go to the bathroom, my cat wakes up and follows me.
We have a bipolar kitty.
Aw.
Smokey? Oh yeah, he
Yep.
likes guys. He'll love you to death if you're a guy. But if you're a girl, you can pet and love on him 1 minute, come back 2 minutes later, and he's ready to whoop you.
Uh-oh.
Keep telling him I'm the one that feeds you. If you want your meow mix or whatever you call it is, you best be nice. Oh,
So, what are you working on there, Jill? Is that the same what you were working on this morning?
Yeah.
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 And what
I'm
is Lorna
like-
doing? Just
Stayed
watching?
awake.
I'm fixing
Trying to stay awake.
Stayed awake.
I'm fixing my kitty one. It's broken.
Yeah, and
It needed a doctor.
it lost a few drills.
Yep.
Lost-
So Dr. Foster was to the rescue.
I beat the snot out of those boys on Monopoly.
Good.
Yeah, I was telling Mara, if you like Monopoly, go on your phone in your app store. It's called Monopoly Go.
Yeah, I've actually had that for a while, and then it was like, okay. My phone started acting up, and I'm like, okay, I have to make a choice. YouTube or Monopoly? Bye, Monopoly. And my phone started slowing down, so it's like I had to make a choice, and I chose.
Yeah, I'm on board like 379. I think these Monopoly boards go forever on this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, most likely, yeah.
So I heard you guys talking about my favorite little town. You know,
Who, us?
technically, it's after
Who,
10:30.
Us?
So it's
no.
Hannah after dark.
No. We wouldn't do that.
I had to explain to my Chris about the fudge factory.
Yeah.
Because when earlier you were on about it and you were laughing, giggling, I was laughing and giggling, and he wondered what we were all laughing at. I was like, I'll send you some videos.
Yeah.
He didn't actually believe me.
Oh, really? He believes you
Yeah,
now?
So I sent him some videos. He's like, oh.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, my favorite little town.
You get in here. You go out there. I don't trust you.
See
you're
if my
trouble.
husband knows what you get if you jingle Santa's bells.
I know what I want for Christmas Santa can bring me. It's called sanity. Ugh.
Yeah,
My husband's family drives me crazy. I feel like I'm the therapist. His half sister will call me, do you know what that Bradley did today? Oh, I'm mad. And then I get the earful. Yeah.
Well, I
Oh, I
hope
got a new subscriber. Oh, hey.
I hope to eventually get for Christmas a sweatshirt from my favorite little town. Yeah. So yeah. Oh.
The best present I could get is to move out of this hick town. It's like Hicksville, USA. We have a post office, a bar, a hair cutting place, some other weird motor repair things, and that's it.
Yeah.
305 people. That's it. That's all that's in this town.
I don't know where Tom is.
Yeah, where is Tom?
Thomasina. Come here.
Uh-oh.
What you doing, sir?
My husband's name is Alan. So to get on his nerves, his mom gave him the nickname Alley Cat, and he hates it. Or I call him Alice.
Oh God.
Thomas.
He's like, "What'd you say?" I'm like, "I don't know. What did I say?"
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Clarice. Oh my goodness! I found a drill on my arm.
Those things they travel. They can get everywhere.
Oh, and they do. They do.
Well, I told the
Excuse me.
surgeon.
You
I
are on
probably
the
flushed a couple down the toilet.
Yeah, I told the surgeon that if he finds any, that's just bonus points for him.
Tell him you were trying to bling yourself out before surgery.
Yeah.
I would tell him.
In my ow! I found some in my shoes. The camera
People don't
in my hair. We
people
lost
don't let
Lorna.
me- People don't let me loose to play. They know I'll say anything.
Oh wow. Carrie Lynn, you got 12 diamond paintings this morning from
Ooh.
Amazon.
The
Nice.
last three videos I did, I had
Yeah.
got a total of 22 diamond paintings in on the 16th, I think it was.
Yeah.
They're like, "Did you fall down a rabbit hole?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe a little."
That's funny. Yeah. I could never order that many at one time because I don't have the money. I don't have the money.
I'm grounded from ordering because someone grounded me. Thomas.
Yeah, but who wears the pants in that family?
I wear the pants in the family.
Uh-huh.
He wears
And then
the
he's probably saying, well, who's the breadwinner here?
You
Who
know what
brings
my
in the
husband tells
paychecks?
me? My husband tells me that he's the boss. I say, "Nope, I'm the boss." Because remember, happy wife, happy life. You just remember that, bucko.
Thomas.
I can't really use that excuse because then the guy he'll just turn around and say, well, bye.
Well, that's not very nice of him.
No.
You're supposed to let the girls have the way. You tell him.
You want to basically the guy is like, well, you want to buy that stuff, you got to earn the money to be able to afford it because it ain't coming out of my
You
paycheck.
tell him you're supposed to be nice to the girls. You're supposed to let them win. Didn't your mama ever teach you anything? That's what I tell him. I know the thing.
His past I had breakfast with Pat yesterday morning before I did any of my shopping, and he told me about the last two girls that he dated.
Oh.
And they both were very lazy. Neither of them worked, and they expected things from him. Like they both started demanding things from him, and he's like, "Yeah, no, no."
That's like my my husband's brother is also named Tom. The gal that he's been dating for the last 10 years, her and her daughter, they go out and buy $100 pair of jeans, and and he's paying for all this stuff.
Yep. I cannot do that myself.
No,
I cannot do that.
Getting things once in a while here and there, but small things, but going out and buying $100 pair of jeans and using them just for their money, no, that's just wrong.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Here's Lorna.
I spent thousands of dollars on my ex and on stuff that he wanted and things that he
I feel
kind of needed.
In the force.
I see birthdays and that stuff all okay, and maybe occasional spoiling here and there, but beyond that, it's kind of ridiculous.
Well, I bought him a gaming PC, which was almost $2,000.
Hello, Philip.
Wait, what day is?
And I also bought him a curved monitor to
22.
make
had
it
one of
easier
those
for
too.
so that he can be on both his computer and his Xbox at the same time.
Mine came with a curved monitor,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and it
working
ended up going in the trash.
Yeah, I figured it'd be early.
My
Really?
cat jumped on the table and it toppled over and it broke.
Oh
Shattered.
no no no
And
no
then-
no!
This house might have wrecked my gaming PC now. The roof was leaking, and I thought that I had it over far enough, and I think some tiny bit of water dropped on it, and I didn't see it, and I went to start it. So now it comes on, but it won't go to the desktop.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so the wires didn't run, but the circuit breaker needs wires.
I'm
like, great. And it would have only been a $1,500 PC, but because I was paying it on payments, I had all that interest. So it's about $3,000 PC.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid
Well-
that the motherboard is fried. I'm hoping not.
Yeah. So yeah, he's not really trying to work on the plumbing, but he wants to get the water.
Well, see, the money that I spent on his computer and monitor was money that I received as an inheritance from when my grandmother passed away.
Okay.
You have wires.
Yeah. And then I went and I bought myself a truck.
Go down there, yeah.
I spent $8,000 on a truck. And I got a specific type of truck because he said that was the type that he preferred, because he's like a backyard mechanic, so
Yeah.
it's got to be a certain type of truck, and like he wanted a certain type of truck so that he could like do because they're easier for like
Yes.
back roads, doing firewood, doing like manual labor jobs.
No.
And so I got this truck for like $8,000 because it was bigger and better than the truck that I currently had. It also had heat, which was
Yeah,
nice.
you need heat, especially when it gets colder out.
Yeah. Well,
Priscilla.
the AC quit in it like a couple of days after I got the truck. The AC quit. Yeah. It needed a
Nice.
couple of things, and like he did fix one thing in it, but then the other thing he tried to fix it, he couldn't get it out of the truck, so he just gave up on it. And it's like, oh yeah, it was just trying
My
to get
son
him.
bought a car from a place over in Morris here. He had it literally a week, and the alternator went out.
Oh God.
What are you working on, Lorna? You're having entirely way too many smiles over there.
Uh-oh. What's going on with Lorna? What are you doing, girl?
Oh, that's cute. I like that. I love Taz.
That's
Looks
cool.
like Taz looks like he's having a lot of fun there.
Oh.
Well, if you
Yeah.
feel a disturbance in the forest,
It's gonna get framed and it's going to Chris, so I can buy more.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm banned at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said to him, I go, well, if I do the Tasmania one and frame
Yeah.
it, can I buy more diamond paintings? He goes,
I'll be doing my medication real quick.
Just do it, and you have him come to your house. And if he sees them, tell him the little fairy bought them for you.
yeah. But yes, now Tom is in the room.
Uh-oh.
He
Uh-oh.
has made his
I know.
grand entrance.
I'm naughty. I'm such an instigator.
So yes.
What's Tommy boy up to?
medication.
He forgot to take his medicine today.
Oh no!
Well, I
Supposed to
did-
remember to take your meds.
Yep, you got to take those. I make sure my boys take theirs with their epilepsy. Otherwise, it's really bad.
Oh yeah.
well, that I didn't even feel it.
That and whose problem is that? Thomas. Thomas.
No,
Tell me it's your.
Oh,
That's
Tommy
when they
boy.
ask you whose problem is it. That's when you say, "Oh, it's my imaginary friend on my shoulder." See him?
mhm.
Thomas. Thomas is my. Get off my pen!
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Oops. Where did it go? Whoops.
I'm
I
having a
think it's-
moment. Okay, let me have a moment. Okay, it's over.
It is missing.
I just needed a moment, and now the moment's over. Okay, just needed
Oh,
a
never
moment.
mind. I found it. It was in front of my face the whole time.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
You are
That
wiggling.
means I'm blind in one eye and can't see out the other.
Oh.
If any of you guys are getting seasick, it's Tom's fault.
It's
Uh-oh.
okay. We'll manage.
I'm not
He's
really
okay.
looking at this. I'm only periodically looking at the screen.
And I don't think it was shaking. Well, not Lorna shook a little bit. But the rest I
Yeah,
think is okay.
Ow, my
I'm
head.
working on the desk.
Thomas Coral. Sorry, I had to say the middle name. I had to get desperate.
That's what
Fucking
my dad
Carl.
used to do with. My dad used to do that with us kids. I was just telling Mara. He used to say to me, "Sherry Lynn," and one day I thought I was going to be smart. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. I said to him, I said, I don't know that girl, but when you find her, I want to talk to her too. He did not find me hilarious at all. I thought it was pretty funny though.
Well, see, I can get in a lot of trouble, so I have to behave.
My father wasn't the humorous type. He was always the straight, serious type all the time.
Oh, not my dad. My dad is hilarious. He was bored one day, so he wrote out a 5-page double-sided letter to his mother, and it was written as if he had like just found her and he was telling her all about himself and his family. And he thought it was hilarious. And she gets this letter and she's reading it to her friends, and one of her friends is like, "Oh, didn't you know about this, son?" He was her long lost son. It was hilarious. He got his sense of humor from his mom.
Yeah.
At least he kept her on her toes and kept her young.
The youngest of 4 boys, the second youngest of 6 children.
I'm the oldest of all my siblings.
Well, he is
And I'm like-
now the oldest out of all
I'm
his
even
siblings.
On both sides of the families, I'm even the oldest cousin on both sides.
Well, he has, in the last handful of years, he has lost all 3 brothers, his sister, and his mom.
Yeah, on my dad's side, all I have is my Uncle Jerry, who was married to my dad's sister, and then his sister Fern. And on my mom's side, there's everybody but my mom. My Aunt Arlette, my Uncle Frank. There was only 3 kids.
Well, during that time, I lost my other grandmother, and my mom's mom, and a cousin of mine. So yeah, there's been a lot of loss in the last handful of years,
Yeah, I had
in
to
the
be
last
a really
5
good
to
kid.
6 years.
My uncle on my dad's side was a cop. My mom was a school teacher and a piano and accordion teacher. My
Oh yeah.
grandfather was a minister. So yeah,
Jeez.
there was no room to misbehave.
Oh goodness.
Well, growing up, my brother and I had each other because, well, how can I say this politely? Mom and Dad never really, they were too
They
busy
weren't.
doing other stuff. So Greg and I raised each other, and I haven't, I mean, my brother keeps tabs on telling me about my parents, but I haven't talked to them in 3 years.
Wow.
So yeah, so your parents were in and out of the picture, more out than in your life.
They were there, you know, but they were, my one grandfather had a stroke when I was 8, so that took my parents out of the picture a lot. And then my other grandfather died when I was 11, so they had their things that they had to do. So Greg and
Yeah,
I just
see,
kind of like stuck together, and
I know what my dad's father looked like, but I never got to know him because I was probably like 3.5 when he died.
oh
And
yeah,
and
Sounds
then
like
when
me. I was really young
my
when my
mom
dad's
died,
dad died.
my mom died in the fire. She was 36 with my brother and sister who were 4. My dad wasn't the type to spend a quality time with us kids, so he was always gone with my cousin or out doing things. So we really never had him to do anything with. He might occasionally take us fishing, but that was really about it.
but yeah, my brother and I, we just found strength in being with each other and helping each other. And now more, it's almost like we've role reversed. Now, as I'm an adult, now he comes to me, where before I used to go to him. So yeah, it's like a role
Yeah,
reversal. But yeah,
you've always been there for each other,
yes, always,
which is
always.
great.
And you know what he
Which is
told
good.
me, and I
Family should.
will. One thing my brother told me, and he said, I don't care who you are, what you do for a living. You can be a millionaire or you can live on the street. I don't care. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what you drive. I don't care anything. Just know that I love you, and whatever you decide to be, I will respect that, and I will love you. And
Is he married?
he never judged me ever.
Is he single?
No, he's married.
Damn.
That's Wyatt's dad.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's Wyatt's dad. So yeah. So my brother and I, we don't get a chance to see each other as much as we'd like to, but he works very long hours. But yeah,
Yeah.
we do get to see, and we're buddies, and I can go to him for advice and he can go to me for advice, because unfortunately my family, they're starting to kind of mistreat him as well now. And
Oh
he's starting
no.
to see where I'm coming from, and he's like, okay, I understand. So yeah, but
I give my husband crap now because he's always working and he has to work an hour and 45 minutes away. I'm like, you have a new mistress. I said, I'm your mistress now. You know who your new wife is? He goes, who's smart butt? I said, Pizza Hut.
oh,
He's always there.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, I've been abandoned.
my brother works a very long, tiring job.
Like tonight, he went to work. He left here at about 2:00 and he had to be there at 4, and they close at 10. So that means he'll be back here at 12:30. Now tomorrow morning he has to be there at 11 and work until close. So that means he'll start working at 11 and he won't get back here till 12:30 in the evening or in the morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
My during the heart of COVID, mind you, it's gone down a little bit, but during the heart of COVID, he was working 90 plus hours a week mandatory Oh, I believe it. because he was testing COVID. He works in a lab. So man, now he's down to 50, 60 hours a week now. So yeah,
Wow.
for like 2 whole years I didn't even see my brother because he was too afraid to be around me because he didn't know what germs he'd bring home. And so I didn't even see my
That's
brother for
understandable.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was so worried that he would check on me. Are you okay? You know, are you feeling
Yeah.
okay? So my brother is like my hero. I have a few, but my brother is my hero.
That's my
So
boys.
your brother's a frontline worker.
Yes.
Worked the front line. Yeah.
He
That's
usually
like my 2 boys here that live with me. They're twins. They're 24. Any little loud noise in this house, anything that they don't think is right, they're literally flying out of their room. Mom, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah. My brother, his regular job, because he tests COVID, but he also has to do his regular job too. And he tests blood and urine. Blood and urine. The blood is for AIDS, but blood and urine and feces for AIDS, hepatitis, and other diseases. So he has a very dangerous job.
I'll say.
Very dangerous. So yeah, it can get very nerve-wracking. So now he's doing 2 jobs in the lab. So yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but you know, and that's why I was so sad when I had to cancel because I'd only seen him 3 times this year, Tom? My brother, maybe 3 times this whole year. So when he found out, he's like, okay, we're going to wait. I want to make sure you're completely healthy because if he's carrying something like a cold or a flu, his immune system is strong enough to fight it, but mine's not right now because I'm compromised. So what did you do, child? Sir, big child?
I dropped my Atrovestin.
You already dropped 3/4 of Philip's cookies. Yeah, he dropped cookies today.
Oh no! Oh no! That's bad.
But
Make him
luckily,
sit in the corner.
That's cookie abuse.
but
That
luckily
is cookie abuse.
Philip had enough to save, so he has like a dozen or so cookies. So it's not he didn't lose them all, but yeah, Philip Tom's not had a good day.
Aww.
I need to go to Walmart and get those big, soft, fluffy cookies, you know, that are like 4 or 6 in a pack, and they have that delicious frosting on them at Walmart.
Yeah, Tom is spoiled. He's been around me long enough now. He's like, I'd rather make my own. Yeah, because I've spoiled you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, him hawing. I've spoiled you. You know it.
No, I'm still picking up medicines.
Well, Sir Thomas, don't drop stuff. I'm the one that's the klutz here, not you.
Yeah, right. I was a klutz before you was.
I
haven't changed.
Well, you know, you can't be all that bad. You're the beer man. You don't spill much beer.
Excuse me? Have you seen my forehead? Have you not known my past?
Well, I'm sorry that, just because you put a chainsaw through your forehead doesn't mean.
Hey, my ex did something similar to that.
Yep, he put a chainsaw through his forehead.
Well, he was cutting wood and it hit a knot, and apparently the chain snapped and smacked him in the face, and he's got a scar. He's got a huge scar down the left side of his face.
It sounds like my son when he was little. He was helping his uncle tear down a trailer house, and he lifted the hammer above his head, and he was going to go to swing it, and the claw part of the hammer ended up in the back of his head.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So whenever time he's got a hammer now, he's going to be 20. I tell him, Damien Coyote, now don't be putting that hammer in the back of your head now. Shut up, Mom. My husband wanted me to give him the first name Coyote. I'm like, no, kids are way too cruel nowadays. I said, we'll settle with that for his middle name, not his first.
Yay! I just finished my second row.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was what 7. Holy cow! It's 8:00 my
Yeah.
time.
Is that Mara?
Do you
Yes,
know
I'm
you,
on-
you've
I'm
used over your
About
minutes?
2 minutes to 10 here.
Well, it's about damn time. What have we been doing all day?
I know. I've been busy.
Don't look like you just now finished your second row.
I've been busy with other things.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Lord.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
I don't want to jinx it, but
Busy. I've
oh
been
my God, is it
picking up
finally
all
quiet
day.
here?
Oh goodness.
I've been spreading chaos too.
Yeah.
I've probably spread more chaos than he has.
Oh no. Families spread more chaos.
Okay. It may look like I'm putting this away, but I'm not. I'm just moving.
Speaking of chaos, does anybody ever see Chaos with Lynn Marie much anymore?
Chaos with Lynn Marie. I think I saw her earlier. I think Chaos with Lynn Marie was in here.
Now it seems
Here.
like she's not.
Ceremony you do your board.
I think
Yeah.
she was. I think she saw. She was here this morning for. She
Oh,
watched
okay.
part of the live stream this morning.
Uh-oh. Lorna, come back.
Lorna, what happened?
Yeah, she was here earlier this morning, I think.
Yeah.
What? You need to go potty. Tell Tom you need to go out.
I just took her a little bit ago.
Well, she's fussing.
Well, she's probably wanting attention. That's why she's whining.
My 8-month-old beagle, if she's got to go outside, and I stand up to go somewhere, she'll follow on her hind legs right in front of me, and she'll walk backwards and she'll bark at me.
Aw.
She's such a little weirdo.
Wow.
What?
All right. So, getting ready to do my third row. I adjusted
one-
my papers.
I was glad to have an older dog for her. So when we got Mushi as a puppy, we already had Chloe who was house trained. So when
Yeah.
Chloe went out, she went out, and it was easy to potty train her.
Yeah, it's easier to potty train them when they have someone that they can that can
Hey,
show them the ropes.
Chloe's was pretty easy to figure out. When
Shit.
she needed to go, she would come to you and whine and cry, and then she'd head to the door.
Yeah.
I think she wants on the bed.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, my canvas is saying poo again.
Oh.
Matt, when do you get your new law minutes?
What was that?
When do you get your new law StreamYard minutes?
In 30 days, apparently.
Do you know you've already used 12 hours of them?
Sorry, what was that?
You've already used 12 hours of your 20.
It's 20 hours a month.
Yeah, you've used 12 hours today.
Yep. I know that means I've got what? 12. No, I've used more than 12. because I've been live since 6:30. I went. Well,
Didn't we cut it off a half hour before the 12, didn't we?
11 hours and 46 minutes and something seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've been on another hour already.
Okay.
So that would be like 12 hours and 46 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that anyway.
So that leaves me with just over 7 hours.
Something like that.
Well, I'm not going to be on here for 7 more hours. That's for darn sure.
Wonder how many times people called me and I was naughty because I silenced my phone.
You're busy. They can call back later.
I can't handle one more time today. Hi, what you doing? Just thought I'd tell you I'm watching TV. So, where's Alan today? Is he working? Where's he working at? If I had to do it one more time today, I was going to scream. And probably wouldn't have cared who heard me at the time.
Okay, I need to unplug my phone, plug this into my light board.
I like my father-in-law, but that drives me absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
I seriously want to stamp Information Highway on my forehead.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what I feel like, an information booth. Because
Yeah.
that's all it is all questions.
Right.
I don't think he would know what a regular conversation is if it jumped up and bit him.
I'm gonna have to go. I've got vertigo coming back.
Okay. Yeah, you go get some rest, Lorna. And we'll talk to you later. See you later.
Bye, Lorna. You have a nice night and get better. I swear my children are deaf. I can hear their TV from their room as if I'm sitting right next to them.
Yeah. My dad, like, he gives me a hard time about the volume on of whatever I'm watching. Well,
My
Dad,
husband
you've
my
got
husband
hearing
is
aids in.
My husband is like that. I'm telling you, watching TV with him is so loud. It's like going to the theater.
Well, he used to have to crank the TV to be able to hear it. And then he got hearing aids. And now it's like, Dad, turn it up. I can't hear it.
My
Oh,
father-in-law's
dude,
hearing
it's still
aids
too
must be the
quiet.
new. My father-in-law's hearing aids must be the newfangled hearing aids because
Yeah.
I don't know, because they connect to his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of them connecting to your phone before, but okay, sure.
That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's really cool that they connect to his phone.
Yeah, they connect to his phone somehow, or I don't know.
Tom and I are both deaf, so
And
it's really easy.
he doesn't have to go out and get batteries
Exactly.
for them. They've got a little charging port. He just puts them on and recharges them.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad's are rechargeable.
Tom
Which is
and I
kind of
have
nice
selective
because it saves
hearing.
him batteries.
I went and I got my hearing tested last year. And because I kept thinking that my hearing couldn't be that great because I'm always asking people to repeat what they're saying. And it turns out my hearing's great. It's just other people, they talk like shit.
Well, my dad kept taking me to get my hearing tested
Yeah.
because, and I could hear fine. It's just that I had this habit of when I watched TV, I would turn my head to the side and look at it, like I was
Yeah.
having trouble hearing. But
Yeah.
I was hearing fine. It was just a habit.
Well, for me, it's some people they speak too fast, and it takes
Yep.
me a moment. It takes me a little bit longer to translate in my mind what it is they're saying.
And it looks like when I get my new chair, I'm going to have to find a really big blanket, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I have a kitty cat that took the arm on the right side because it's leather, and I can feel the little holes. He used it for a pincushion.
Oh no.
I have one cat. He was never taken away from his mom too early. I got him at 8 weeks. But this cat, the minute he finds something fuzzy or he gets on you anywhere, he's constantly needy.
Yeah. I think it's a comfort thing.
Yep.
My cat used to do that with me, but it hurt. And I would like hiss in pain. And it was like he knew that it was hurting me when I was doing that, because like I'd cringe as well. And so it's to the point where like he never does it. He doesn't really do it anymore
Well, Gizmo,
because he knows it hurts me.
Gizmo was a work in progress.
Yeah.
The lady that we got these guys from, Gizmo, Smokey, and Moo Moo, she had indoor, outdoor cats, both male and female, and she didn't do any spade or neutering whatsoever. So at any given time, she had 3-4 litters at a time. So he never got the proper human attention. So when I got him, he was completely afraid of humans. He was wild.
Yeah.
I picked him up from the lady, and which was a friend of mine, and he did a 360, bit me right in the thumb, and took off.
Yeah.
Well, finally, we got a hold of him. She goes, "Do you still want him?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take him home." So I did, and what I did with him was, whenever I could get a hold of him, I would hold him and give him attention till he wanted to go. When he wanted to go, I let him go. So it proved to him he could trust me. And we just kept doing that. And now you'd never know he was wild. He'll tolerate other people in this house, but I'm his human.
Yeah.
Hi, Gizmo. Hi, Buzz Butt. Well, don't look at me like that. I didn't do what I promised. He's looking at me like, "Yeah, whatever, lady." He's a pretty tiger stripe kitty, though. Gray,
Aw.
white, and
Yeah. Yeah, my cat Peaches, he's an orange tabby. And
yep, I've got one of those here.
Yeah, he's a
That's
rescue cat.
That's what Zoe is.
Yeah.
A orange tabby. And then I've got 2 black kitties. Moo Moo and
Yeah.
Smokey.
My
His real name is Moonlight, but my son shortened it up to Moo Moo.
my favorite breed of cat is actually the tortoise shell.
That's what
I know
Tony is.
I know one cat I'll never have again. Oh my Lord. I got talked into getting a Manx. Okay,
Oh.
my friend had one, Archibald. He was a sweetheart, so I thought, all right, I'll get one. This little shit was so evil. He'd come and curl up by me. He'd go to sleep. He'd wake up and he'd have my arms from my wrist all the way up, all quad up. Just whoop the crap out of me. Took him to a friend's house who made him an outdoor cat.
Yeah.
I'm talking your bigger sized dogs like labs and whatnot. This cat was whooping ass and taking names later.
Oh my God.
We have a
Yeah,
tortoiseshell bobtailed cat.
Yep, those are
Toma.
cute.
Yeah. Toma is our girl. We love her.
I love tortoiseshell cats.
I
I
also
grew up
had
with a
one.
tortoiseshell in the family.
I also had another cat that was half Siamese. This cat was such an ass. You'd let him outside, he would literally get halfway down the street and find another cat just to pick a fight.
Well, this cat, my mom, it was her favorite breed. The tortoiseshell was her favorite breed, and she had this cat named Autumn.
Oh,
And we moved to this neighborhood that had no cats. So she was the only cat in the neighborhood. It was all dogs, and she was a bit of a wanderer. And well, she ended up beating the crap out of all the dogs in the neighborhood.
oh,
Yep.
Oh, she had to beat the crap out of somebody, and there was not another cat. So I guess
Yeah.
the dog was her new target.
Well, they were, the dogs would harass her because they didn't want her wandering around in their yards. And well, she's like, well, screw you. I'm gonna go where I want because I'm a cat.
That's like
And yeah, so she beat the crap
she's
out of these
always
dogs.
going around the house barking at these cats and harassing them. I mean, they've got her in the nose a good amount of times where she has yelped, but do you think she gets it and will leave them alone? Oh no, it's fun for her. She goes right back to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I guess you. I said, if you like the punishment, I guess go for it. But they're gonna
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah. Well, Peaches, he belongs to this guy who was friends with my ex. This guy Brent. He ended up living with us for a while, for a few months, and he just got fed up with my ex bitching him out for wasting food, wasting coffee, and whatnot. So he just packed a bag and left, walked away, left the cat behind, and left
Oh, poor kitty.
yeah, left some of his stuff behind. And I was so pissed when I discovered the condition that he had left that poor cat in, because he kept the cat locked in his bedroom day and night. He had a litter box in one corner of the room.
Right. See now,
I did cheat a little.
what'd you do?
Continuing the open sign zone,
What?
so I get less customers.
Dakota James, you did not.
No, I just told him, I just told him, fortunately it's broken.
Who'd you tell that to?
Customers have kept reminding me it's not.
Dakota James Roberts. You did not do that.
Uh-oh.
His dad knew you did that?
Yep,
And what did your father say?
here's last.
Dad laughed at you.
Yep.
Your dad ought to have his beat. Yes.
Hopefully I get Tuesday off. And Wednesday.
Why?
I'll get Wednesday off.
Well, what's Wednesday?
Christmas, is it?
Oh, you got Christmas off.
Yeah, but I want to have Tuesday off. Tuesday's Christmas Eve, and we work until 2 o'clock.
Yeah, but then you guys will work till 2 o'clock, and then you'll get ready for the Christmas
Party
party.
at 1.
Oh, you're working till 1 now?
No, party's at 1.
Oh, the party's at 1. So what time are you guys stopping working to get ready for the party?
We're close to 2 o'clock. So everybody's coming in at 1 to help everybody close.
Oh, and then right after that is the party.
Yeah. I can't work on Christmas. Hopefully Atlanta gains some advantage.
So that means that we need to go probably Monday and get the stuff for the chili.
Yeah, work Monday. Oh, no. I work Monday.
You work Monday. Dad and I are going to Alex on Monday to put money in the bank.
Yeah, I need chili. For the month, 250.
Yeah.
I just care about the presents.
You just care about the presents. You're such a turd.
Are we going downstairs Wednesday or Tuesday?
Tuesday night. So basically, we're
Where's
going.
Daniel going to sleep?
Huh?
Where's Daniel going to sleep?
I don't know. We can put him in the dog kennel.
Because isn't my cousin's going to be there? Both of them.
Bram and Alexis, yes, they'll be there.
How many Junior going to sleep?
Bram and Alexis have their own bedrooms.
Why was Bram sleeping last time we went there for Christmas? Why Bram said, why me and Junior had to sleep on the floor while he's on the couch?
I don't know. He's got his own bedroom.
No.
So your aunt will probably blow up mattresses. I don't know. I have not got that far yet.
No, so actually can't bring my PS5 this night.
Why can't you?
Bram.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah, his Xbox, wherever he got.
Well, see what he's got on Xbox. Play games with him.
He only plays one game.
What is the game?
Car Silent game.
Oh, that I don't know.
I just like killing people.
Child, some days I don't know about you.
It relieves stress.
Oh, are you sure?
Seeing a character's head cut off.
Oh my God.
Leaving.
Sometimes I don't know this child.
Like my story, my dreams I have. They're okay.
So, later on, I'm gonna go on Shooting Stars channel. The gaming channel that she's starting, the new one. It's a Final Fantasy.
I do have a voice.
Okay.
Games. Don't just play one game.
Okay, well, you'll have to let her know that. I told her that you could. No, she's not on tonight now. Not right now.
Because people can get more.
Well, she'll figure that out. I mean, right now she's taking the one game and trying to the Final Fantasy and trying to get things going.
I think she's just sit your diagram. She's doing very well on that.
Well, you like she said, you got to have multiple things. People, want to see other stuff too. All right, now that we got that settled, I cannot believe he did that.
I did not hear what he was saying.
He goes, I'm proud of myself today, Mom. And I said, oh, yeah, why is that? He goes, I beat today. Going out to Little gives him anxiety. And the last 2 times he hasn't made it because the anxiety's put him into a seizure. And I go, well, how'd you beat the anxiety? He says, I kind of cheated. I didn't. They've got open signs outside of Pizza Hut. He goes, I just didn't turn them on. I told the customers they were broken. I'm like, you did not just do that.
No.
I actually did. I'm not joking about that.
I believe you. I know you did it.
I turned the beer signs on. I actually turned the open signs
You
on.
turned the beer signs on, but not the open signs. You're funny.
I could have business, but not as busy.
You weirdo.
What you can do in our store, but I can't. Got telltales.
Yes, you have tattletellers at your store. Yes, you do.
It's so cold in here. The fans not even on.
I don't know. You'll have to go cover up in a blanket or something. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, he says, I didn't turn the open signs on. He says, when the customers would call and tell me my open signs weren't on, he goes, I kind of lied to them and told them they were broken.
Didn't I put this in the washer?
I don't know.
I swear I did.
That I'm not sure.
You're waiting
Well,
for
so-
new light bulbs for the open signs.
My pants.
Okay.
Yeah, this whole reason. The whole thing either.
Okay, well, then you're good to go.
Oh, no, my days off.
Oh my goodness. At this rate, Jill, you're going to be done your diamond painting before I'm even done half of this one.
You still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is actually, we just started going live again. This is actually round 2.
Yeah.
3 and 4 comes later. That's what we do for encores. I'm kidding.
I mean, if I went live that long, Mom, you'd probably bugged by
Yeah, we know.
the person we all hate.
Well, I'm not doing the full 20 tonight. I need to save a couple of hours for next Saturday.
Yeah.
Live once, when my junior card, junior flipped out.
Well, Junior just needs to consider the source when it comes to Dean. He's not all there.
I know a few people like that.
Oh, this guy is something else. He's over in the UK, and when the boys first met him, he was trying to tell him that he was at the hospital and that he had a friend dying. Okay, we're very sorry for him. But then when you've got that same friend that's in the hospital dying on his deathbed, I don't think that person's going to be texting you. This person was texting my son.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. And then he would tell us, oh, his mom and dad are beating him and kicking him out of the house at 15 and taking this big TV that they supposedly bought him. I mean, it was just one fiasco after another. And then claiming to be my kids' friends, he would blast them on YouTube, put out these fake and false videos about my sons. This guy was just a nutcase.
Yeah, I'll say.
I got into it finally. I said, look here. I said, you might think my sons are a pushover, but keep messing with me and see where you get and what you get. I said, I would take my advice if I were you. I wouldn't do that. I told him I'm not the person to mess with or piss off.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to finally take over because the stress of all this that he was doing was putting my sons through seizure after seizure.
Yeah, and that's not good.
It was,
That is not good.
Stress is one of their triggers, and that's what it was doing. It was stressing them out.
And if they get stressed too much, they could have a grand mal seizure, and those can
that's
kill.
why that's the exact. Now juniors are grand mal every once in a while, but now Dakota, there's no such thing as a small seizure. His are grand mal every time. They have been ever since they started.
That's not good.
Well, what his epilepsy is from, we had no idea when he was younger because there was no symptoms that anything was wrong with him. He has something on his head, on his brain, but it's not life threatening. But that's growing. But it finally, by the time he was 15, had grown enough to put him into seizures, and they were grand mal every time.
Yeah, my stepmom has epilepsy, and when she was younger, she used to have multiple grand mals a day, and they finally did surgery. They did an operation, and she still has seizures,
Yeah,
but
there's a
not grand
family
mal.
that the little girl was having them just multiple times a day, and they put her on marijuana and found that it helped. Well, it was illegal here at the time, so what they ended up having to do was move to Colorado so she was able to have it.
Yep.
And there was twice here about a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago now, that Dakota he had two grand mals that were so bad that he stopped breathing on me. I almost lost him.
Oh wow.
It is very scary, let me tell you. And the thing I worry about so much in this house, especially when we're sleeping at night, we have a 2-story house and the bedrooms are upstairs. And if he has a grand mal and goes down those steps, that is really dangerous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be very dangerous.
It scares the crap out of me. He's already gone down those steps twice because of seizures, but thankfully it wasn't from the top. He was halfway down it when it happened.
Yeah.
I went down them too, but mine wasn't become a seizure. I had 4 flipping steps left, and these damn dogs, they raced. They usually run in front of me, which is fine, but they decided to go behind me, and I had a dress on that kind of went to the floor. I went to go step down on the step. The dog stepped on my dress, and down I went.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous.
Well, I mean, Chloe, I understand. She was abandoned at one time, so she's got anxiety real bad. Like admit it, you Moo. She thinks she's being left, so she's got to follow you. But Mooshi, she just has to be up my butt.
Yeah.
God forbid I should go anywhere that they're not going to be.
My eyes won't quit burning. My eyes feel like they're on fire.
Oh, that's not good.
What, Tom?
If you bark at me to get up there, I'm going to beat you. You can do it yourself, lazy. Thank you.
I've been doing decent all day. It's just here in the last 10 minutes. It's been kind of like, ugh.
Been in there for too long, man.
I should be diamond painting, but I'm just being lazy right now.
So,
It's one of those days where if you make me move, doubtful it's going to happen, but please don't make me.
Yeah.
considering I'm doing really good today, considering everything going on. I've done a lot.
That's good.
I mean, sitting and doing, work, being in here and working diamond paintings and stuff doesn't sound like a lot, but for everything going on today, I've done a lot. But I'm not really very, very tired yet, so I'm kind of like, okay, I'll just hang out a little longer and then maybe I'll start getting tired.
Yeah. Well, I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how
born
much
tired.
longer I'm going to go.
Well, that's fine.
I was born tired.
Yeah, I'm tired a lot. But I have a hard time sleeping.
Me
Yes.
too. I go sleep for so long, and then it seems like my sleep pattern gets all screwed up.
Well, I recently learned that I have mild to moderate sleep apnea.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's not severe. It's not severe enough for
a machine.
disability to cover the cost of a machine.
Oh, so you're not going to have a pigafent. I have a pigafent.
No.
I have a
Not
pigafent, and I
unless-
call it a pigafent because the piece for my nose looks like a pig snout, and then the tube that goes to the machine looks like an elephant trunk. So I call it a pigafent.
I have trouble sleeping too.
Yeah, Tom has got a CPAP as well.
I'd be
Yep,
screwed
we
if
both
I
have
have
them.
to have it. I
I
can't
bet it's
stand it.
really noisy in your bedroom at night because of those things.
Well, I'm a jet engine. My prescription, most people are like 4 or 5. I'm 22. And so, yeah, I'm a jet engine. And so I never get warm. I never get too warm because all I have to do is just feel my face with the air and it kind of cools me off. But Tom's not, you're what, 17?
Not that.
He's 17. I'm 22.
I'm 14. I'm not
You're
high enough. I'm not high enough for them to approve a CPAP for me.
I would be so screwed if I had to have one of those because I can't stand anything near my face.
You get used to it. You do.
Well, the whole reason for that is my ex-husband. While he was alive, he sat up in bed and he took pillows and sleeping bags and he tried smothering me to death. So anything gets near my face, I tend to freak out a little bit.
That'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem is I can't stay asleep.
Yeah, he has trouble staying asleep. Mine's all of it. I'm lucky if my normal day of sleep is 4 hours. So then when I got sick and I was sleeping 12, 13 hours, that's what rang the alarm. Because I'm like, why am I sleeping so much? I'm used to like 4 hours of sleep. So it kind of like started ringing bells in my head like, uh-oh. You've gone from 4 hours of sleep to 12. There's really something wrong. So, yeah.
Yeah, my ex normally only sleeps like 3-4 hours at a time.
Yeah.
I'm
now
one of
Yeah,
those
he
people
has
that I'll say I
he
go
has
to a
very
nap.
vivid dreams of being other people.
well, I will
I can't
see.
even. I'm one of those people that I know I dream, but I cannot remember them. Someone will say, "What's your dream about?" I'd be like, "I don't know."
My dreams are, and I have to see a psychiatrist about it because I'm still having PTSD dreams. Like in the daytime, I'm fine, but at nighttime, I have the same dreams over and over and over again of the people in my past that's hurt me. And it's getting to the point where it's starting to really be, really starting to affect me. So we've got to talk about, because I mean, how do you just say, okay, you're not going to dream about this? You dream about whatever you dream about. You can't change it. So
Well,
now
you're
we can
sleeping.
figure out,
You can't really. You're sleeping. You can't control what you dream about.
right.
Well,
So now,
to me, it sounds like your subconscious is telling you you have unresolved issues with these people,
yeah,
with
and
this stuff from your past.
right, and it is. I've resolved it in waking hours. Like I understand what's going on. I've done things
Yeah,
in the past. That is appropriate for fixing it, but it's hard to tell your brain at night. So
yeah,
I got to see what we can
because of
do
the
now.
trauma. Yeah,
Yeah,
because of the trauma of it, your subconscious is saying, "Nope, I don't think you're done. I don't think you're
right.
done healing from it."
The
Yeah.
worst dream I ever had, and that the only ones I remember was right after my mom died. We had gone to my cousin's. I had to live with them. The day we got there, she sent us upstairs. She told us to take a nap. Right? All right, we did. I was sleeping in my cousin David's room, and all of a sudden, I had this dream that my mom was there. I literally saw her face, everything right in front of me. I woke up screaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, my dreams aren't very good, but when I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up like freaked out or like, oh my God, I don't have that because I realize they're dreams but yeah, some of them can get pretty nasty, but I lived through all that and it's like, okay, that's fine. You lived through it, Jill. It's fine. It's just a dream.
Yeah, and one of the other ones too I would have is I'd be in this. It was like a building, but it was dark, and I could see my mom, but and I was following her, but I could never catch up with her.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was the other one where we were in a room. There was a chair in the middle of the room. My mom had me sitting in the chair, and everybody else was on the floor, and my mom was standing there.
Huh.
It's just weird. Will you stop crunching that bone in my ear, please, and thank you? Oh, Lord, dog.
Geez, they really like to annoy you.
Yes, they do. I'm the only person in this house. God forbid they're up my butt. And do you think I can shake it? Well, no. Anybody else can get up in this house and walk. Those dogs care less. But you let me do it, and heaven forbid.
That's because you're their mama. You are their human.
Yep.
I know
I
what that's
told
like.
this new puppy, I said, Odin is yours. You're taking care of him. He's going to be up your butt. In no way do I need 3 dogs up my butt. That was a bust. That ain't happening.
That's how it was supposed to be with my stepmom and her dog. It was supposed to be her dog. No, that dog would follow my dad around and would not listen to her. Only listened to my dad, and she hated it. She was jealous. She was jealous of her own freaking dog.
Oh.
So she went and got it. So she went and got herself another one.
Well, Chloe, she doesn't listen to guys or Alan because the only person that's ever raised her or had anything to do with her was a woman. Yeah. So now all I have to do is go snap my fingers like this and say, Chloe, down right now. You lay down. And she'll look at me like, oh crap, and she'll lay right down.
Oh.
What's really funny is my stepmom, when her and my dad were dating, she had a cat named Kitty that hated men.
Ooh.
And she told my dad, yeah, don't be surprised, my cat does not like men. Well, this cat loved my dad, would not leave him alone. Oh yeah, and that pissed her off.
I had
Because
a cat
he was
like
supposed to
that,
be
but
he was supposed to be her cat, and he kind of became my dad's cat.
What
I
on
had a cat like that, but it was the
what's going
opposite.
on out there?
I had a Siamese cat that was like that, but it did the opposite. The
Do
guy
you
that I was
hear the
dating would
dogs
come,
going nuts?
he would come over to my house, he'd lay down, and the cat didn't like him, so the cat would get up on him and claw him in the private parts and the balls, and then take off.
Oh, that poor puppy dog.
The neighbors' dogs are going cuckoo crazy for Cocoa Puffs right now. So if you hear them barking, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. You've heard my crew, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm trying to figure out what they're barking at because it's not a usual. It's like an alarm bark. Maybe I should go to the bathroom and open the door or open the window.
But that Woodfest, they don't even know what they're barking at. They just hear
My
it.
crew serenaded everybody today.
Yeah.
I do this on a daily basis.
Crazy.
Well, my cats like to meow to the song of their meowple.
Speaking of cats, Gizmo, where's your partner in crime named Smokey? You don't know? I don't either. I've seen Moo Moo. He woke me up this morning. He was up in the window meowing about something. I still have no idea what.
Oh, my goodness.
Then there's old Zoe who likes to lay above your head, and she's got the loudest motor on earth, and she'll purr and keep you awake all night long.
Oh my
Oh no,
goodness, it's
hang on,
almost
guys. My phone
9.
is going off. Hey,
Yeah.
so you're bringing the car home, you said?
Yes.
Okay, are you still able to get me a pop or no?
Yeah, when I get to Quick Trip, if it's still open,
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
because I'm just leaving my tree alone.
All right. Well,
Okay.
when you
Yeah,
call
it's
me then.
almost midnight here.
All right. Love you then.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
That was the other half. He's now off work.
Right on.
Oh,
I think
should've
I'm
left
going to
my
finish
phone
this
off.
section and then go to bed.
Yeah, I
Does
know
it
I'm not
see
too far away myself because I'm starting to get. I know I won't finish this section, but I can just like put some cover paper over it because I got overzealous and started this whole section.
A big
Oh,
section.
Lord help me. See what I mean? Hear that?
That's, yeah.
That's what my phone does all day long if I don't mute it.
Oh my goodness.
I literally go from one call to the next. I do nothing all day but hang on my phone if I do not mute it. Now watch.
Crazy.
That was my sister. I know by the ring. Now you watch. She'll leave me a text or she'll call Alan freaking out. Is Sherry okay? She didn't answer my phone. Yes, I'm okay. I didn't want to answer you. I don't want to hear your
Oh my
complaining
goodness.
of what's wrong with the rest of the world.
I don't answer. The majority of the time, I don't answer when my phone rings because
Well, you know,
it's collections or I don't know the number, so I don't answer it.
she is such a bitch. You would not want to be with this woman when she goes to a fast food place. I'm telling you, you'd be under the seat embarrassed. She literally, I've been on the phone with her. She'll stop at McDonald's or Culver's, and she claims nobody can ever get her order right. Well, for one, she starts ordering it and switches in the middle of the order and wants totally something different. So she has the people already confused. And then if the order's wrong, she'll come back. One time, she whipped the bag at the McDonald's and she goes, "What did I tell you? I wanted this." And she whipped the bag at them.
Well,
No.
there are. Don't they have like a digital screen? Because I
Yeah.
know there are some that they'll be like, well, they bring it up on the screen and they're like, and then before
Well,
they finish ringing it through, they're
I
like, we'll
mean,
check the order, make sure it's correct.
here's what her little game is. Right, for one, it's a game. She'll leave them so confused that the order is purposely wrong, so that she can go around and make the food the proper way, because she knows that they can't take the first order back. So this
Yeah.
way, because they had to make the new order, she gets extra food free.
Yeah, I knew a guy like that once. Well, I met a guy like that once, and yeah, he did that all the time.
My sister is a very rude woman. She is very nasty. Nobody is right but her. She thinks she knows everything, but she's believe me, she's master of none.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
When she tries to pull the know-it-all thing with me, I'll go and purposely prove her wrong just to piss her off.
I have very few people call me because, to be honest with you, other than like the people that I've met recently, I don't have, I have a couple of friends from high school, but they message me too. I don't have people calling me.
Oh,
I've
I have been.
never been that important. So I don't.
She's 4 years younger than me. The guy she married was see, he's 15, was 19 years older than her. About
Uh-huh.
6 years ago, he died from cancer. He also had polio. But since he's died, she calls me multiple times a day. She thinks I'm supposed to hang on the phone with her all day and babysit her and be her entertainment, like I have nothing better to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to call for her to call and me to hang out with her for a little bit and talk to her and then it be done. But this is an all day thing.
Yeah.
And she
That's-
keeps complaining about Martha and Jerome and her having dementia and nobody taking care of this and doing that. I'm like, Patty, I said, you need to let them know you can't be over there and put your foot down. And I'm being walked on. Excuse you. You are a heavy dog. You do not belong standing on me. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. That's like my dad. That's like Myra's dog, my bonus mom, her dog. He's a black lab, and he's a bit on the chunky side
Yeah.
because they spoil him.
Chunky.
I've got my computer chair leaning back on the corner of the bed. She was back there on the corner of the bed, crawling over my chair and standing on my shoulder. I'm always abused, I tell you. I take it all the time. I'm getting walked on. You name it.
I take great pleasure in spoiling Priscilla because I don't know how long we'll have her. I don't know how long we have her. And her mama's been through so much and with her stroke and everything that it's like, okay, I spoil her as long as I can in case, I don't know what's going to happen. It just depends on her mama. And if something,
you're okay.
If something happens,
You're in puppy jail until Dad gets home. You're too much of a handful for me by myself.
So yeah, I just spoil a rotten. That's what Aunt does. Spoils the baby.
My aunt had a long-haired tabby cat, a black and white one like my Gizmo. This cat was so spoiled that she would buy fresh liver for this cat, keep it in the refrigerator, fry it up, and give it to her.
Oh my goodness.
I left a cat with my ex. He had this cat so damn spoiled. This cat had its own spoon and he would feed it spoonfuls of his food to this cat with his own spoon.
Oh my god.
Um,
Yeah, that is spoiled.
And,
That
there's
is
and it's
spoiled.
kind of funny. It's the same man. When we first found this cat, somebody dropped it off on the farm we were living on.
Oh
My
my
ex-
goodness, what is that noise?
oh,
He said,
that's
"Oh my God."
a weather
He was-
thing.
He kept
A
trying to tell
weather
me,
alert.
"Oh no, I don't want the cat in the house. I don't like cats." Da 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 da. Well, I finally convinced him. I took a piece of chicken and I coaxed it in the house. Well, I think a female abandoned that cat because that cat loved him, but that little SOB would hide behind chairs and let me walk past. He'd jump out and he grabbed me by the leg. We had mice in the house because we were on a farm and we had fields next to us. This damn cat would go and grab live mice. He didn't know he was supposed to kill them. He'd rather play with them. He would let them go in my bed.
Oh my god.
His name was Garfield. We named him Garfield.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised you didn't name him Heathcliff.
I told him, I said, your name should have been Satan. You're an evil little devil.
Well, I say Heathcliff because Garfield was lazy. Heathcliff was not. Heathcliff was a fighter. He liked to fight.
That cat, you would have swore a woman was the one that abandoned him. He loved John to death. But when it came to me, that cat was always pulling something.
Yeah.
He literally, because we had these chairs, kitchen chairs that had the tall back, he would
Yeah.
hide in the seat of that chair, knowing that I couldn't see him, and he'd reach around and wait for me to walk past it, and he'd grab me.
Oh,
Oh my.
I said, last time he let a mouse go on my bed, I said, "Cat, you better pray to God I don't catch you."
Uh-oh. Run. Run, kitty, run.
fire.
Uh-oh. Pew pew.
He was something else, that cat was.
Yeah.
Our Smokey, well, he's kind of like that too. We just call him the bipolar kitty.
Our cats have all got their own distinct personality. And I love them all for their personalities. I got some lovers. I got some fighters. I've got some biters. I've got some, but I love them all. They just bring a lot of joy to my life. So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we love these guys. We love these guys too. It's just with
Yeah.
Smokey, I get kind of leery because I never know which Smokey I'm going to get at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can 1 minute he can love me, and the next minute look out.
So he's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, kind of. And he's so funny. He'll be sitting somewhere, and if you walk past him and you don't stop to say, "Well, hi, Smokey, how's it going?" and he put your face down by him because he loves to headbutt your head. Put
Yeah.
his face
Yes.
against yours. And if you don't stop to do that, heaven forbid, you walk past him, he'll reach his paw out and he'll smack you. It's like to say, "Hey, come back here."
We have 3 Maine Coons, and they're all like, I swear if I could teach these Maine Coons to snap their fingers and I put leather jackets on them, it would be like West Side Story.
Oh goodness.
3, it's like they would be dancing down the hallway, snapping their fingers.
Oh
Yeah.
no, what is she barking at? I don't probably even want to know.
So yeah, they're a hoot. I love them. Now I can't imagine what my life would be like without them being in it. I really don't, because they've helped so much with keeping,
People always give
just
me
keeping
crap
their
for being
names.
people give me crap for being an animal person. I said, "You want to know what? Animals are some of the best little people, four-legged furry people you can have. They
Yep.
can be. They're your best friends."
Well, one thing that's good about them is it makes me think. It makes my brain work. So
Yep.
and they all want love at a different time and a different way, and I have to remember what they like, what they don't like. So it does help the dementia. It really does.
Yep.
Yep.
I have a friend who's going through that right now, and the sad part of it is we were trying to let her husband know that's what was going on with her.
Uh-huh.
He still hasn't gotten her any medical help. He won't listen to us. He's in denial. He keeps trying to tell us that all this that's going on is her depression. I'm sorry, no, it's not. When she doesn't even remember who he is and that he's just some guy that lives with her. She can't remember her daughter. There's something seriously wrong there. We can't get him to understand that.
Mhm.
Sounds like he's got problems too.
Well, let's just say his mom and dad were brother and sister. So that explains it.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. So yeah, there are things wrong with him.
Mhm.
He don't like me because I don't put up with this crap. He's one of the kind of people that no matter how old you are, he's your boss and you should listen to him, and he's going to tell you how it is and what you're going to do.
Mhm.
Regina!
That don't fly
Excuse
with
me,
me.
Regina. Hi, Regina.
Hi, Regina. How are you?
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream.
What you doing?
Welcome
What
to
you
fun
working
time.
on? I'm the nosy one. Want to know what
I'm
you're
the goofy
doing?
one.
I'm the
I'm the
crazy
one that keeps
sister.
That's awesome. I'm absolutely perfect, but getting over it.
I am Jill, the conductor of the beautiful train wrecks. Nice for you to come aboard. Have your ticket ready. You never know where we'll head.
I'm just goofy Sherry.
Regina, I believe I've seen you on Star's live streams.
Yes, I am sub to her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Have.
I do believe I am subbed to Regina as well.
You know, I don't know if I am or not. Where's my phone? Oh, shit.
I'm quite certain I am, because if Regina is from from Star and Sherry's live streams, then yes, I'm definitely am, because I'm subbed to everybody who goes there.
Me too. I try to get to everybody because it's just nice to do.
Yeah, whether they have a channel or not, I'm subscribed. I'm subbed to them.
Oh, I needed to sit up. If I sat like that much longer, I would have probably been joining everybody sleeping.
Uh,
I'm getting there.
well,
I'm one of those people, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Let me lay down to watch TV, guaranteed within 10 minutes, because I lay down to watch that TV program, I'll be sleeping.
I can't say the same.
okay. What is?
It takes a little bit longer than that.
What is your icon or what? Because I just typed in Regina.
Regina Goot.
I think it's
Well,
Gooch or something like that.
Okay, Jill, because you're a moderator, all you have to do is go into the chat here, and tap on Regina's name, and it'll give you a list of things that you can do. And one of them is to go to her channel. You click on that, and it'll take you to her channel.
Mine only says to report. That's it. I don't get it. The ability to go to her channel.
What?
That's weird.
I made you a mod. You should be able to.
Yeah, it should give you the opportunity to go to her channel.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm blue here.
You should be able to.
I'm blue, but yeah, it only says report.
Okay,
Well,
I'm going to remove you as managing moderator and make you a regular moderator.
Okay.
And there, that should do it.
Oh, she doesn't have a channel. She just supports. Okay.
Okay, so
I dropped my phone. Sorry.
that's why. Okay.
Because I was like, what?
No, Regina, you do have a channel. You have 22 subscribers, and I'm one of them.
Let me see if I can do it. Because I was using the
Okay, just
I was using the
here's-
phone. Let me try the computer.
here is the link to Regina's channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not really a channel, but it's you do have a playlist of just one song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tom, do you have your mask on, bub? Thomas? I don't know if he's got his mask on or not. I don't hear the Darth Vader-ness.
Hey. Don't you go get
Okay,
nosy back
I've
there.
got 2 colors left.
What do you want?
2 left, and then I'm done this section.
Okay.
What do you want, Miss Nosy Butt? What do you want? What do you want? Oh, poor little butt. And she's too really funny too when she goes outside and she comes back in. I don't know what it is, if it's a beagle thing or what, but I have to hug and love her up, and then she's okay to go do her thing.
Aww.
Chloe, what are you doing? What? I hugged you already. What do you want? What do you want?
I know
All right,
mine
there.
mine are circling the
Hey,
wagon.
hey, hey. That's enough.
Mine are waiting for me to lay down. They're circling the wagons. Wondering when I'm gonna lay down.
Don't step in my stuff. You unplug my light pad again, and we're gonna
Yeah,
have
I've
issues.
been up for quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh
I've
my
been up
goodness.
since 8:30 this morning. So
Okay.
yeah.
I've seen all I needed to see tonight. that was just not something I needed to see.
Uh-oh, what?
Let's just say they're both females and they shouldn't have been doing what they were doing.
Oh.
Oh. Naughty puppy dogs. Yeah, naughty puppy
You guys are
dogs.
both the same
So
species.
Regina did say hi, Edward's family.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. There's my little troublemaker.
Okay, there we go. I got the first section of my 3rd row done.
Oh, good.
Woohoo!
You're- That's a whole bunch more done that you don't have to do now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move these so I can show off how much is done, because it looks pretty darn good.
Ooh.
That is looking real good. Looking very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna unplug that and show.
Oh wow.
That is
Yeah.
very pretty. Very nice colors.
I really like it. There we go. It's so pretty.
And it's got a lot of sparkle to it too. You can really see it.
Yeah, it's got 5 ABs.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
wow.
That'll help.
Yeah.
I've got some of those.
So all these white dots up here, those are all ABs.
I haven't done the paintings that have it in it yet, but I've got some of those fairy dust ones, and they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you're fine. Odin.
Well, this particular diamond painting, the English translation of the name of it is "The Gifts Are Arriving."
I think that's cool.
Yeah, because I had to actually I actually had to go online and Google it.
Oh, okay.
AB. It stands for Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
So the drills have they have a fancy shimmer to them, like the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Oh, my kitty is fixed. The doctor made it all better.
So, yeah, there we go. So yeah, there's some red ABs in the roof here,
See, all
Oh.
better.
and then there's some yellow ABs and green ABs in the
Yeah.
tree. Like a pretty kitty. Yeah.
I made it all better. She went to the doctor. She's all fixed.
There's some more ABs here, down here. Yeah. So yeah, these this particular company is a French Canadian company called Jacques Roux.
I think
Okay.
that's a cool name.
Yeah. So the name is up here, Jacques Roux.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're located in Quebec, and they're really good quality, like premium quality diamond paintings. The drills, not so much. They're
Oh,
really nice colors, but there's lots of trash.
is there still lots of trash?
Yeah, oh yeah, lots of trash.
I was hoping
Lots of
that
trash
would
drills.
be better. Darn it! I was
I
hoping
have
it would
to
be
figure
better.
out-
But it's still not as much as my pink monster. That one had a lot of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to figure out now how to rearrange my table because the drills that I have my husband's grandma in, it's one
Yeah.
of those big cases that has the 420 in it, and it's a big case.
Yeah.
But I like it because you can put several diamond paintings in it at once.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I got it through Art Dot, and it wasn't cheap. $70 for that thing.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
And I got their glasses too, the magnifying glasses, the one that has the light, and it's got like 5 different lenses.
Oh, is that
I
like what Star has?
Yeah, I'll show you. I've got it here. Would you let go of my arm, please, and thank you? I'm gonna put you to the moon, Alice. I'll quit it. Quit being such a bully. I don't need to spend time with you 24/7. I petted you. I loved you up. Yep, they're right here. They're these.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's got like the lens goes right here, and it's got 5 different lenses. Let's see if I have the. I have. The
And
lens
you find that it works, and you really like using it.
Oh, I love it. And you know,
Yeah.
with this, it charges. It has about a 4-hour lifespan, and then you have to recharge it. But I find that with this, you don't even need a light pad.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
It's really nice. It's pretty bright. Let's see if I can. Yeah, see, it's pretty bright.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I really like it. And it
I don't
comes with
think
the
I
little
would-
cord.
Yeah,
that
I
you
don't
can-
think I'd be able to handle only being able to use it for 4 hours before charging it again.
No, I don't. I usually don't. I only use it mostly for spots that I just have a really hard time seeing, even with the
Yeah.
light pad. But
So for me, that's like a large amount of this canvas.
that's why I'm glad that I have the light pad also. So when I get tired of using the glasses, I have that to at least switch to.
Yeah.
And I have reading glasses too. So I would never be able to diamond paint without some type of reading glasses or that. My left, I think it's my right eye. When I was in the 8th grade, I was doing it on an anthropology dig, and there was this really thin stick. It was tall, and I didn't see it. I put down to pick some sod up out of the ground, and the stick went in my eye.
Oh, good. Ouch.
And my music teacher wouldn't let me go call my stepmom. I wanted to go to the doctor. She kept saying, "Oh, sit down, it'll fester out." I sat down for a while. I took as much as I could, and then I finally got up and I walked out. The principal comes behind me, says, "Miss Foster, where are you going? I ought to take you to the principal's office." I said, "Oh, funny thing, that's where I'm going." He says, "For what?" I said, "To call my stepmom." I called her. We went to the doctor. I would not have got up and walked out, I would have been blind in that eye. And oh boy, let me tell you, did she let that school have it?
Lawsuit.
Yep. They were not going to let me, no way, no how, get up and call her. I had to get up and walk out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
So
wasn't afraid to walk out.
So
I
we've
hated
been
it.
on for another. So this has been another 2 hours and
2 hours and
16
16
minutes so far.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really need to go to bed now.
Yes. You go to bed. I'm just finishing up this little bit, and then I'll be going that way.
I think I'm gonna rearrange so I can start working on my husband's grandma. I'll wait to go to bed until he comes home, because I know if I don't, I'll just be back up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got my niece's kitty fixed that I did for her. So my kitty cat went to the doctor and is all better.
Oh, that's good. Right on.
Yeah.
And I suppose I should do some more advertising somewhere around this town for my brother. He's got Dobermans, and his female had 12 babies.
Hmm.
And he still has 11 of them left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he wants 800 for them if their ears aren't cropped, and with the cropped ears, he wants 1,500. And right now, people just don't have that kind of money. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
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 I
Well,
keep telling them, weirdo, it's not about getting rich. It's about the puppies getting a good home.
yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Okay, well, I think it's time to end the live stream because
Yes.
it's been a long day.
Yes, it has.
Like I said, Jill and
Oh,
Mara,
my
very
goodness.
nice getting to meet you gals. Anytime you want to do this again and you just need the
Yeah.
company, you know.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Yes, definitely. Well,
But,
I'm going to be going live next Saturday after Jill's live.
Okay.
yeah.
I should be here, and I don't think I have anything going. Most of the time, my husband works weekends anyway, so I'm kind of here hanging out by myself. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping tomorrow to get this done. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
most
gonna-
likely.
I'm
Most
gonna-
likely you'll have that done tomorrow.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
gonna
do my
rearrange
live. So
I'm going to rearrange my table here and dig out my husband's grandmother and get my big case out so I can get that one done on the wall and out of my hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Night, Regina. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Nice
great,
meeting
Regina.
you guys. And I will catch you guys again, and you guys have a good night now.
Oh,
Yeah,
you too.
okay. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Oh, goodness. What's going on?